That's why I felt like you did that shit on purpose, Liyah. I felt
I
like you wanted
wasn't
to go
gonna
out
say
with a
nothing
bang.
about you,
Like
but I
you
just feel like
planned
the
that
whole
shit
day he
out.
was like being shady towards me. Like I feel like we both was wrong to a certain degree in different areas. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like it should have never been a dragged out beef like that. Even if our friendship never was the same or we never was friends like that again. This is me looking back from a retrospective point. You know what I mean? I feel like the shit didn't have to go the way it went that day. And I know I was wrong for talking on my way out, but
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And like what really had made me upset even days before that day was when the comments told me that you had booked a flight to go back to Atlanta, but you didn't tell me. The comments
the
did.
reason
So I
why I
was
didn't
like,
know
that's
was
weird.
like Yetta,
You
he
know,
have a
like what
very
was you
strong
planning? That's
personality.
why I felt
And I
like you
think I
was
have a strong personality in a different kind of way. You get what I'm trying to say? But I felt like you were being mean to me. And I might not have, maybe I should have said something to you or I should have like said something. I didn't say anything. I just kind of like, let me just leave like discreetly type shit. You know what I mean? Like I felt like maybe you were tired of me. And then hindsight canine told me that you said not to buy me food anymore. I felt like maybe I was
was
getting
that
on your nerves or
before?
something. I don't know. But I was like, let me get the fuck on. I don't want to get on your nerves anymore.
It was just like like you said, oh yeah, I like K9. He
But it
buy
wasn't
whatever,
like
he
that
buy
though. I don't
anything for
like
everything.
canine. I
And I'm
don't.
like, girl, you no, it's no, I wasn't like I wasn't thinking that it was like that. I just felt
I
like you was
wasn't taking
like
advantage. I
taking
like nice niggas that's
advantage.
nice. Like let's just say that I had a friend, right, and she couldn't stay with us, and my nigga was buying all of us food in the house. I wouldn't care. I think that some of the comments took it to another level. The only time that I dated a bi nigga and didn't know he was bi was greedy. And if I would have known he was bi, I wouldn't have wanted him. I would have never wanted K9 for myself. You get what I'm saying? I like straight niggas, but niggas lie every day, right? So I like the fact that he was generous. Like, I think that
Yeah,
I literally
but this
told
ain't
Kanan the other
about
day, I
that.
feel
I
like
wasn't ever.
whoever raised him with manners because every time he goes to buy food, whoever's in the room, he's like, who's hungry? You get what I'm saying? Before he leaves, he always say, do
Hmm.
anybody want some? I'm finna go get something. Who wants
Yeah,
some? And I like that. Not that I won't like him. I like that. I feel like whoever raised that nigga, even though he dragged his mama unnecessarily, whoever raised him with a certain level of manners. You get what I'm saying?
I agree, and that's what won me over with him too. He seemed like a different type of dude, but meanwhile, he was being real irresponsible with his spending because he ain't have enough money to pay for the deposit on our house when we moved in. But anyways, he shouldn't have been spending all that money. And I also felt some type of way when you would order DoorDash and I would hear the doorbell ring and I'm like, who the fuck is here? And you're like,
But
oh,
see,
I got some food. But you
yeah.
didn't ask us
I
the same
asked
way
y'all a
he would
few
ask
times,
you, hey, we
and
about to
mainly
order
you.
food.
And whenever I wouldn't really ask a nigga if you want something, to be honest. But whenever I would ask, it was around the time you was on your diet and working out. 9 out of 10, yeah. Didn't you? I asked you a few times. Didn't you say no? Be fair.
Yes, but
I
that's
would
when you
ask you
asked
when
me
I'm
after you
ordering it,
already
and you
got the
would say
food.
no. Yeah, you were
And
on
he
a
was
whole
like
fucking
saying,
diet. I would ask you, and I don't know.
what was you ordering from
Look,
Five
I'm gonna put it
Guys?
like this, Yetta.
Been out?
I feel like that even though you would say no all those times that I asked you, I should have kept asking because I watched the interview with like a whole other person, and she basically said that it hurt her feelings when her friends stopped asking her to go out, even though she kept saying no. She had a reason to say no, but she kept saying no. I don't want the people. If you tell me no too many times, I'm like, well, bitch, I ain't finna ask you no more. But hindsight, I feel like I should keep asking because I never know when you're gonna say yes. You get what I'm saying, Yetta?
I feel like yes, and the communication was bad with us because, like, remember when you talked to your mom on the phone and you told her you was gonna come back later or that next week to get your car, and she asked you if you was gonna get Chanel, and you was
Yeah,
like
and
yeah,
reason
and then you
and
told me
when
that
it
you was
comes to
gonna try
that,
to
Yetta,
get your
like
own place,
at
and I was
first I
like,
was
oh,
genuinely gonna stay, but I started thinking about my dog. Like I can't just let my dog go. Like the same way you feel about your cat, I feel the same way about my dog. You know, and I feel like the communication, like I said, it just wasn't there. And some things it just is what it is. I don't hold no grudges on you. I feel like I was mad at you for a long time. I'm not mad at you anymore, and you're not mad at me. We both moved on. But I feel
thank
like when it
right.
comes to like just being a human, I feel like we gotta have better communication. That speaks for myself too. Cause I could have told you how I felt about certain shit, and you could have told me how you felt about certain shit, and things probably wouldn't have went the way that they went. Yeah,
I totally
but I
agree with
don't
that.
hate you. I'm not mad at you. I don't feel like you're a
Yeah.
horrible person. I used to hate you. I used to be like, oh, she's so evil. But I don't feel like you're evil. I feel like everybody just might not mesh, or at that time they might not mesh because they might not be at a certain level of development as far as like their maturity or certain situations. You get what I'm saying? Because despite people saying you old as fuck, you're not old as fuck. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You're still kind of young. You're not 45 or like 50 or nothing like that. You're still growing still. You know? So I say that to say I'm not mad at you and I forgive you and I
Yeah.
hope you forgive
I
me
mean,
for
and
however
y'all should.
I made you feel.
Yes, I do, and I'm glad that you forgive me too. So yeah, I'm glad that we had this conversation, even though it had to come at the expense of a fuckboy kicking me out of your life. But um, listen, I have fucked around with a lot of gay niggas. Okay, so I'm just saying what I feel, and I told you that I'm trying not to be disrespectful, but I said what I said, and I feel how I feel about somebody
Well entitled to our
specific.
opinions. But yeah. I told him that I
Yeah,
feel like he could have hit you, but I feel like, he did have admin,
Yetta
so
don't.
he could have done whatever he wanted with the admin. I feel like y'all should at least been able to talk or at least let me mediate it and but like don't be disrespectful, say what you gotta say. You know what I mean? Like he was only there for like 30 seconds, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe not
I think it was
even.
a sucking dick part too. As soon as he said he was sucking dick, he was like,
You're
tick.
not wrong. Yeah, gay niggas be real defensive about that gay shit. I'm just saying, it's a trigger. The ones that be the most homophobic when you get to saying stuff like that, they be the ones. I'm just saying. Hit dog will holler. Ooh.
So do you feel like no shade, Yetta? Do you feel like you like bisexual niggas more, or do you feel like they just attracted to you?
This is what I honestly think. I'm on my second recent girlfriend. This one is like a true stud for real. She got major big dick energy. I think I'm attracted to gayish type of guys because I'm supposed to be with a bitch, period. Yeah. So I like that feminine energy about them. So I'm with the right one now. Yeah.
Gotta get my box wine. I get every my box wine.
You're squeezing that bitch. Yeah, I really think so, y'all. Hmm. How can
Man,
a woman have big dick energy? Okay, so Don, I got big dick energy. People say all the time, you're masculine as fuck. Yeah,
that's a lie.
that's that big
You're
dick
definitely
energy. I
feminine.
have it
You just have an
right here.
assertive personality.
Yeah, but she definitely like studies. Have y'all seen like she handsome on here, y'all? She my top post. She got big dick energy. Like it's just certain women that just they got it. I don't know how to explain it for real, but y'all know what
And
I'm
also, the
talking
reason
about.
why we drink box wine is you get more. I'm gonna show y'all the box right quick. See y'all get it. There's more wine in the box. This box equals four bottles of wine. It's from Kirkland Costco. So you get more bottles in this box than you would because it saves on other shit like the bottle. You know what I mean? It saves money from putting it in a box.
No, she handsome's not my girlfriend. I'm just using her as an example. Y'all ain't never going to see my girlfriend on here, y'all. I don't learn my lesson. The you're aggressive yet or the studs are dominant. Have y'all ever heard of a sub dom relationship? If you expect a strong alpha woman like me to be submissive, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be able to handle that. But it's a lot of dominant women who want to be in sub dom relationships because it's a relief to finally let go and let somebody else take charge sometimes. So the bossiest bitches be the ones that want to be submissive behind the scenes. You understand?
Especially in the bedroom.
Yeah, and she's more daddy-ish than all of my gay ass ex-boyfriends put together. So yeah, she's inspiring me. She's opening my mind to new things and ways of thinking. She's a gym head, so she be up in the gym. She called me this morning, FaceTime me, talking about something. It's time to get up. like, you going to the gym? I was like, let's
So
go.
you don't
And I'm
miss
like,
real
all
dick.
right, all right. I woke up and because
You don't miss real dick.
huh? No, her strap is quite realistic. It's like boxer briefs, and you can put the dick in like this little hole. It got balls and everything, and it matches her skin tone. She light skin. It looks like her dick, and on the inside it's bare. So like the silicone part that be right on her clit, she could feel it. When she be fucking me, she be busting too. And if she fuck good, she got the stroke game on point. Don't say that's weird as fuck. You ain't don't knock it till you try it, Bubbles. They even got straps
I
that bust
see.
nuts,
Get
y'all.
there when
And
I
we ain't
see
got
them,
that
they
one yet,
bust
but I
that
bet you
nut
we
come out the
will.
tip.
How can a strap be realistic? It's silicone. So when she wear it, it look like it's on a semi, right? And it just hang down, right? So it don't get rock hard, but it's flexible like a
I don't you
real
like
dick.
and it has like a skin tight feel to it.
Yeah. The rose is fire. I got a rose too, and she never tried it until she tried mine. Now she sucked. She ain't one of
I
them
don't want
touch
to
me
touch me
nots,
not
cause
stud.
you know I be
Well, I
eating her
want to
pussy
touch me
too.
not. I don't want no stud. I gotta eat that pussy. Like that's when I'm probably like, ugh.
Well, hers is perfect. I done seen some
My
ugly
little
ones.
yeah, you know you you probably eat pussy real good, don't it?
I love what? Yeah, I mean, these is DSLs and
No
PSLs,
shade.
if you know what I'm saying.
No shade. Like I feel like I probably would have fucked you and ate your pussy, but I felt like you was just too thick for me, and I was so skinny at the time. I was like, oh my god, that's a whole lot of ass. No shade. I was like, that's a big bitch. Not that you're like sloppy or nothing. You get what I'm trying.
Well, since you're saying no shade, Leah, no
I
shade,
thought you
Leah, you're
wanted
not my type. I
to
don't
in my
really
room.
do
I thought you
girly
wanted to fuck
girls, and
me.
you girly as fuck. You a lie because I ran out of there laughing. Like, girl, I came in
I
there
literally thought
to
you wanted
touch
to
the
fuck
foot
me.
pedal
I'm
and
for
turn
I
off
still
that
feel
light.
like that
That's
to
all.
this
That
day.
little click
You want to
click.
fuck me?
Y'all, Leah woke up. Leah woke up was like, she said, "Woo!"
No, Detroit thought me and her like
And I
I
cracked
feel like
up.
me and her
I
been
cracked
working
up
our way up
laughing.
to not hating each other for a long time. Like if y'all remember like the TKO panel, remember when Yetta was like, Aaliyah, why do you hate me? And I ran off the panel like, I don't want to talk to you, bitch. Like we've been working our way up to like squashing for a minute. Like I think that like a lot of shit that happened was just petty and miscommunications. It's not that we're like that cool again. It's just the shit that we went through was just petty. You get what I'm saying? And I don't hate Yetta. I want the best for Yetta.
Mhm.
And I just feel like I feel like when you move in with somebody, that's when you get to be like the most intimate with them, and you get to see the real them, and vice versa. And I called myself, moving a certain way, and it offended her. You get what I'm saying? I remember my mom had called me, and it made me very emotional. Like I didn't tell you yet, but like my mom had called me, and she was crying, like, and I felt so bad. I felt like it makes me emotional just talking about. People always be like, Leo, why don't you leave home? Why don't you leave home? When I do, 9 out of 10, my mom calls me. She called me and she was like, Aaliyah, please come home. She was crying. Like, Aaliyah, please come home. It's enough room here for the both of us. Like, she was literally crying. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I felt so bad. Then it's just like, I'm here in a whole nother state. I love Vegas. Vegas is like a
Mhm.
very cool place, but it's like, it is a toxic relationship with mom sometimes. But I love my mom. Like, it's just like when she called me crying like that, I felt so bad. Even though we argue and I do wrong and I'm not perfect, like, when she called me in that moment, imagine how alone she felt. Like me and her been each other's rock our whole life. She divorced my dad when I was like 3 years old, 4 years old. So it's always been me and her. So for her to call me and I'm in a whole nother state. And like I said, I love Vegas and I like being around. I really like hanging out with you. Yeah, on some real shit. Like I felt more mature. I felt like more empowered. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I'm in a whole nother place. We're talking about being roommates and me paying my own rent. Like I was actually excited about it. Like, and I was actually making more money. Like, I don't know how to explain the shit I'm trying to say, but when your mama call you or your family call you and they're like, "Come home," you're like, "Oh fuck!" Like I don't want to, but like you know, he's
Yeah,
going.
I think you guys are codependent on each other. But I understand too the bond that you guys have. Like you guys have been together forever, and just the two of you. I mean, I had a
Right.
sister, I had stepdad, and everything. And when I was out the house, I was gone, and my mom had to get used to me
I
not
feel like
talking to her all the time and calling her every day. And she hated it at first, but now she knows that I'm out here living my butterfly life, doing what I do. And if she don't hear from me, it's because I'm having fun. So she
did
don't
she
stress
stress
anymore.
a lot?
But I mean, she say she don't. But
Did she stress a lot
it,
at first when you first
it took
like
a
left?
minute, huh? Yeah, yeah. When I was in school, she was worried all the time, and I was living my best life. So yeah, she's just not. She's gotten used to it, and that was like 18 years ago. So, or yeah, no more than that. 20 years ago, shit. When I graduated high school and I was bounced, I bounced. But yeah, it would definitely take some getting used to for both of y'all. Like if you were gonna separate for real, like by a distance. But maybe it would just be better, like baby steps though. Like you could just get your own place nearby, so you guys could still go to lunch and go to each other's houses and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, right now I feel like it's the best place for you. You got a new baby and everything, so it works. I mean, shit.
Agreed.
If you guys like it, I love it. But yeah, I enjoy hanging out with you too. And we did have plans. We was gonna be doing like Latin podcast YouTube channels. We was gonna do our makeup show every day and stuff. But I feel like K9 definitely came
No
in
shit.
and
I feel like
distracted the fuck
I'm
out of me
distracted. I
away
feel like you and
from
Kim
our plans.
did what you was
And
gonna do, but you should have still
that was
did what you wanted
like,
to do with me too. Because I felt like when K9 came, I kind of didn't feel like pushed away. I just kind of felt like you weren't necessarily concerned with that friendship as much anymore. You get what I'm saying? I feel like next time you have a relationship and a friendship, I feel like
mhm.
you should multitask a little bit more when it comes to whatever friendship you're coming into or you have. You know, because I definitely feel like as soon as K9 came around, you were like, bitch, fuck you. Like that's how I felt. Like honestly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was kind of awkward having somebody else in the house because I had the cat, so I would keep my door cracked, and then you would be on live late at night in the kitchen, and I'm like, damn, I'm trying to fuck, and I don't want to close the door because then Bobby gonna be out there talking about something. Meow, meow, scratching at the door and shit, trying to come in. He don't like closed doors, no locked doors. That's how my cat act. So yeah, it was just a little, it was awkward having us all in that same space. But it's just circumstances. I feel like things could have
I feel
gone
like
other ways in so
it would
many
have went totally
aspects,
different. It's not no
especially
shade to
if,
K9. Because we didn't even really know K9 was in Vegas when we linked. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot. I was actually really out of the situation, to be honest with you, because
yeah,
I feel like, who's to say, I feel like things would have probably turned out totally different this, with my situation in life if K9 wasn't involved in that situation. But he was. You get what I'm saying?
he kind of fucked up our lives, honestly. If you, I mean, you said no shade to K9, shit, all shade. I wish that we never would have went to Hot and Juicy with that nigga because, like, it took me days to realize that he even had a crush on me. I was like, what? For real? Like, really,
Can you, can
nigga?
you, can you,
What?
can
Like,
you,
I
you
wasn't
start with
expecting
who
that at
it is?
all. But
Yeah,
I
didn't I
just
pay
gave a chance
rent?
because he was so nice.
So can y'all start?
Yes,
It's not true.
she did quit.
Especially when they
Thank
never
you. Yeah, I
ever
like
said,
her
"Oh, hold on, let me
eyeshadow
get my
too,
money
Liyah.
together," or "No, I'm not gonna pay you shit." As soon as Yetta said pay rent, I paid rent. It was not no argument or nothing about that shit. But I will say, when I first got there, she bought my groceries when I first got
Right.
there. But after I made my money and it was time to go grocery shopping again, I bought my own groceries and everything. But she did help me when I first got there. I will never be fake about that.
That's true. Well, because you was just supposed to be visiting, so of course, like you my guest or whatever, I was gonna treat you as such. So when y'all saying I said she didn't pay rent, I didn't say that. I said she stayed from like a half a month, half of December without paying rent, because people was trying to trip on me for charging $1,000 when the rent was 1950. Like that wasn't fair, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. It wasn't even no utilities. I wasn't asking her to split the bills. It's a thousand
I wasn't
dollars.
mad
Like it's
about it.
okay. So she's paying fifty
I wasn't
dollars
even mad
more than
about that, to
me.
be honest
Like,
with
bro,
you.
are y'all
That ain't shit.
serious? Yeah, I
I'm
bet you
not ready.
weren't.
I'm not ready to leave my
Right.
mom.
It was fair. It
I'm
was
not.
more than fair.
And the reason why I say I'm not is if I'm leaving my house, especially when it comes to being with a nigga. I'm not finna leave my mama house to go pay all the bills. I'm not finna leave my mama house to split rent with no nigga. And if that's what you want to do with your life, that's you, bitch. I'm not finna do that. I'll stay where it's free, stupid. Now, if I'm moving,
I feel me said that 50 could have been split as well. So if I was gonna split that $50, you think she would have liked that better than, if I would have had
and
her
that's
split the
different.
Wi-Fi bill and the electric bill and the water bill and all
Yeah,
those
you're a
other bills,
female
that would have
friend.
been way more
I
than
don't mind
$50.
splitting
Do you
rent with a
understand?
female. I'm not gonna move out and fuck a nigga every night and split rent. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. If I would have moved, if me and Yetta would have gotten another place
Yeah.
and we would have moved in, it would have made sense for me to split rent with Yetta. I'm not finna have nobody fucking on me and splitting rent
hmm
with them. I'm not finna do that. When it's free where I live.
You gotta try living by yourself one time for the one time. You're gonna be lonely at first, but it becomes such a great experience. Like to not have to answer to nobody. I mean, you got a baby now, but still, she ain't. She listens to you. For the most part, she will when she gets older. But right now, she's a baby, so you gotta listen to her. But either
I,
way, it's just a liberating experience if you live by
I
yourself.
agree.
I definitely recommend you try it.
I definitely agree.
Yeah. So yeah, especially too, like if you do move in with a dude and he's the one paying all the bills, you kind of gotta accept whatever he gives you, and that sucks because it's like imagine finding out your boyfriend or your husband has been texting some other bitch, but you can't even say shit because what you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? You don't pay no bills. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he kind of has a certain aspect of control, and
I
I'm
agree.
not comfortable with that.
I definitely agree with that. When somebody's in control of no shade, and it's not even shade to you.
You better
Remember
have
when
your
K9
own.
made you mad, you went over there unplugged the Wi-Fi. What the fuck could he really do? Like what could he do?
I mean, I didn't unplug it. I changed the password. He's the one that unplugged it, and he went and took it in his room. And I went straight to the motherfucking family courts and got a TPO on his ass. And then that's why the police came and removed him from the house. So if he had been a little bit more mature, things would have gone a different way. But I knew he wanted me. He wanted me to come in there and fight him for that Wi-Fi box. And I'm like, you're not about to RE me and then get me put in jail so you could take over my goddamn
I
house.
thought they probably was gassing him and telling him to do that. But it's a good thing you didn't do that. No shade.
Yeah, he was trying to bait me. I really feel like he was trying to bait me into fighting him again right after the same day I got out of jail. Like, bro, I was like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. He got to leave. He got to
Oh,
go.
it's just funny. Funny picture, Trina. She asked me why I got Trina to be up there
Your mom asked.
crying. This is a good conversation. I feel like I hate that things happen the way they happen though, because I feel like Yetta, you're not as bad as I thought you was when I was mad. Like when you're mad at somebody and all you see is red. All I saw was red. You're like fuck Yetta, fuck that hoe, fuck her. But I
hmm
feel like now that I'm like past the situation, and I can look back on it. I'm not as mad.
Yeah, well, good. Yeah. Same with me. I don't like holding grudges. I don't like to be angry, believe it or not. Somebody in the comments earlier said, I don't forgive nobody. That's a goddamn lie. Me and Liz cool as fuck again. And we was at each other's throats at one point. I
Right.
done made up with damn near everybody. Like I could let some shit go. It just takes some time sometimes. But I would much rather keep it cute and keep it cordial. Y'all mad at me because I went to dinner with TKO like I was sucking his dick or something. I wasn't trying to get back into poly with him, but it was a key. And I was like, okay, Tori came up with the idea. Let's go. I mean, it'll be fun. I saw him at the Super Bowl. We were being polite with each other. Sure, we could go to dinner. That doesn't mean I'm going to forgive him about my motherfucking money and everything that he did. Right. It was Tori's idea. Tori suggested. I never met her in real life. I wanted to meet Tori. Tori is cool as fuck, by the way.
No,
But yeah, y'all say Yetta can't keep no
Charlie.
friends. Listen, the people that I have fallen
Like
out
he
with
actually
for
like the
good,
way
for
Charlie
good,
did you was
are
worse than I
trash
feel like just
anyway.
falling out regularly with someone. Like I was surprised you made up with Charlie because he made up that whole lie about the white man. Like that was a lot.
But he admitted it though. But he admitted it on live and apologized. on a 3x3 with like Ashley Shepherd, and I don't remember who else was there, but that was a long time ago when he apologized for that shit. But he's one of the ones that I should have never gave a second chance anyway. Even though me and Charlie, when we was at the West Hollywood Pride Festival or whatever, and he got maced, that had nothing to do with me. He still dragged and blamed me for it afterwards. Like I didn't do enough to try to help him. And it's like, what do you expect me to do? First of all, I don't have a fight. I don't have no problem with Savannah. Me and Savannah go back to room 21. We've never been into it. I get along with her. She gets along with me. So what did you want me to do? Go help you fight her? I'm not going to do that. Also, I'm not going to drive you to the store so you can get some milk for your mace eyes. I'm not leaving the festival because my girlfriend is working and she's off in 45 minutes. And she expects me to meet her over at her bar when we get off. And we got a hotel room together. And I came here to have fun. I didn't come here to cart you around. I told Charlie to take a Uber to the festival. I told him not to drive. I told Charlie, let's not go live while we're here. Let's play it safe. He wanted to go live. So he put that on himself. That's not up to me to take care of you now that you got maced and you can't see. That's not my fucking problem. And at that point, I just want to separate myself from you because I didn't come here for drama. I came here to have a good time. So get away from me.
I
That's
feel
how
like it
I
was wrong when
felt.
he tried to blame you anyways. I thought that was some weird ass shit. I ain't even hold you.
Forgiving people, you gonna forgive Trina B. You know Trina B my fave.
No, Trinity be still on the screen. I'm so mad at Trinity, so no mama. I didn't say nothing. I
She
just
like,
been
why
kind
you
of
in a
just
forgiving
quiet about it.
spirit,
Like
Liyah?
sometimes you forgive somebody soundly because I'm not gonna say I'm the most religious person. I'm not a Bible freak or somebody that's always God this, God that. But I feel like religion also plays a part in it as well. Even though I do other shit like I do be sinning, but Trina be trying me, bro, and it's till this day he still be trying me.
Not to this day.
Till this day, this ain't went live in a few days. If I slid through his live, he be like,
When Trina B called me a wet back bitch, that's when I was
he
over
called you
him.
a wet bitch. Oh, you're not even Mexican. Oh, sorry. Oh, wetback bitch.
Trina B my fave. Y'all leave him alone.
You dragging him, mama. Your favorite.
You one of them.
Yeah. And he said that shit to me in my DM, like
He said
legit to
DMs.
me, not even on Bigo. Yeah, so listen, this is what had happened, right? So Trina B got an agency, and this was when Ashley was on here. Y'all remember white girl Ashley,
Yeah.
Alabama Ashley, Eddie Winslow Ashley. And she had an agency, and me and her and him and Zen Zen, her bestie, had an agency alliance. That's what we called it. And we used to do trainings on Zoom once a week. So it would trade between the four of us, right? Every week somebody was going to do the Zoom training so we wouldn't have to always do it ourselves. And all our hosts were invited to attend. So Trina B, according to Ashley, would be a good addition. So as soon as he got his agency, she tried to like add him on. And I didn't know nothing about it. I was laying out by the pool and I got a phone call from Trina. And he was like asking me about the alliance. And I was like, huh? I'm like, oh. So I was like, okay, I guess Ashley invited Trina B without even talking to nobody. And if she would have talked to me about it, I would have said no in the first place because that nigga messy. And he had an agency, and I just didn't believe that he was gonna be about his boss shit, and he wasn't. So the first one that we had, I hosted it. And he, at the end, we gave everybody a chance to introduce themselves, the agents. And he was out somewhere at like some outdoor music festival or some shit. So it was loud as fuck. And he was just a stuttering and introducing himself. And he told his host, I'm new to this agency owner stuff. And I might not know all the answers. But if you have a question that I don't know, feel free to ask one of them. And I was like, what? I was expecting for him to say, if you have a question that I don't know the answer to, bear with me and I'll find out. But instead he said, ask one of them. And I said, oh, skirt, I already got like 100 hosts to bother me. I don't want your host coming to me asking me shit too, nigga. Like, what the fuck? So I was like, I don't want him to be in this no more. We talked about it right after the meeting. And he got put out. I can't remember who did it. I think Zen Zen was the one who removed him from our WhatsApp group chat. And then he was texting me, cussing me the fuck out. Bitch, I want my money back because we all split the Zoom cost because we wanted to be able to have more than 50 people at a time in the room. So we had to pay for the Zoom. And he sent her his money.
Me right now. I'm about to get. I'll get off live right now. And then some days I'm gonna actually get.
Look, I spoke to talk to her about it. And like, why are you coming at me like I'm the one that put you out the group chat? I'm the one who took your money, nigga. I didn't do none of that. He didn't know, Trippy Nippy.
This shit
He
not
didn't.
supposed to be this funny, bro.
You talk too much. Well, then kick rocks. You don't have to stand alive, bitch. Liyah's made her choice to line me and do PKs and have
How
good
does she talk to me?
discussions. If you don't like it,
Funny,
kick
bro.
rocks. Thank you.
Oh, True the slow as fuck, bro.
I don't care if I look like the thrift store. I got more sense than you. I'm not gonna spend $400 on a motherfucking ugly ass Versace robe when I could dress in Ross and look better than you anyway and fuck your nigga and take your bitch. Fuck you. Yeah, with the rolls and all. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck. She said she was imitating the Trina B slutter. She was.
Y'all say your
Yeah,
exes
no,
say it
I can't.
stink. What do every hurt nigga say? The first thing he say, her pussy stank anyway. But meanwhile, you was all up in it, eating it. You was eating this stank pussy, you weird nigga. So if that's the case, if my pussy stank, why you eating stank pussy, you nasty motherfucker, you trout mouth ass nigga? Since you got the fish all in your mouth. Y'all know they lying. You talking about TKO and K9. K9, first of all, lied about his daddy, his sister, his eye color, his eye surgery.
You should have known better to know. I'm so fucking scared. Like, got that ass blocked.
Sucking on it. Explain my bathroom where the cat litter box was. Is that what you want me to explain?
No shade. Yeah, that cat box make your room smell funny.
Well, now I have a whole separate bathroom that's not mine. So the cat box
Okay,
isn't
good.
there.
Because it did make your room smell a little funny.
Yeah, my litter box was in the bathroom too. I see through your BS, but it was in the bathroom in my room. So the bathroom was in the room.
She don't stink.
You
It
can't close
literally
the
was a
door.
litter box. I swear to God. Because when I went in her room, because her room, like, it's the apartment she stayed in, it was actually really nice. But the room didn't have a separation between, like, the bathroom and the actual room. Even though,
It was like two closets, like a hallway between the bedroom and the bathroom part. A closet on each side. And then the toilet had its own door or whatever, the toilet room where the litter box was. But I couldn't close the door because then how's the cat going to use the litter
exactly.
box? So it's got to stay open.
So I don't, I genuinely feel like the litter box had something to do with it. Because other people said they smoked it. So I feel like it was really the litter box.
Of course. Who put a litter box in the bathroom? Where else was I gonna put it? If you had seen the layout of the house, like where else would it have gone, Liyah? Like there's no like little dip off or
It would
nothing.
have had to go right there.
Yeah, I mean, where else would it go?
It would have had to go there.
Like they want you to put it in the
But
kitchen,
I think
right?
that's what people talk about, like, no shit. I think it was the cat. But like you said, you got another place to put the cat now, so it's so just a funny odor.
The box, yeah.
It's the odor I
But
never smelled for because I never lived with a cat. It was the cat, definitely.
yeah, if you have, then you know cat boxes are where the cat shits and pisses. So the cat box will stink. Cats don't stink. It's the cat box. Hey, pretty litter. Everybody be talking about that. So Liyah, let's talk about the BV medication that you said you saw. And then
It was.
later I showed it to
It
you and
doesn't
showed
matter.
you that it was
I
a
kept calling
monostat
that on
tube. And then
BB.
I got clown called yeah, and then you also said you lied and said that you saw a bottle of pills. It
Girl,
wasn't it wasn't
so what?
just
I think
that.
I'm a
You actually
liar.
saw
So
prescription pills or whatever.
Might have started in there. I did see
You
some
you
money.
did lie. You lied about that. Yes, and then I got clown, and there was pages called Yetta's Yeasty Pussy or whatever, Yetta's Yeasty Yetta and all of that. Like some of y'all don't know nothing about pussies. First of all, it took me till I was like 36 to have my first yeast infection. Okay, and I've only had two. So yeah, I have a tube of monostat, and what? K9 said it's true. K9 is the biggest liar on Bigo. Can you agree with that? If y'all think K9 is the biggest liar on Bigo, put a number 1 in the comments. Come on now. If you don't think he's the biggest liar on Bigo, put a number 2. So why y'all pick and choose which ones of his lies you choose to believe? Because you hate my guts so much that you like, yeah, her pussy stank. Yeah, you fucking hating ass ugly bitches. I swear it be the ugly bitches.
I feel like Yetta probably make good seafood, but not soul food.
I mean, I can make some good ass fried pork chops, fried chicken. I ain't never made greens from scratch, but I could doctor up some glory greens. I made really good baked mac and cheese. Perfect. I did it for Thanksgiving this past year. I know how to cook. The fuck? Y'all blame
Glory
all
greens
his
be
cooking
salty
on me.
though.
The ribs, the chicken, all of that. That wasn't me.
You like the sauciness of it?
I love that.
I make greens.
Mm-hmm. No, I've never made a casserole. Y'all could join my weight loss Wednesdays Discord and see the recent pictures of the food that I've been eating if you guys want to see what I cook.
I
Made a
wasn't
bomb ass
dragging
pot
Yetta
roast the day
yesterday.
before
See the
yesterday.
comments be. I feel like sometimes like whenever we want to move past certain shit or whenever we just chilling, the comments make shit worse than what it is. Like we might throw a little shade or like say it looks little slick shit, but they'll be over there making some. You done stomp the bitch to hell. Like I was not talking about Yetta like that. Like y'all making it weird. Like bro, like y'all make shit weird like that.
Exactly, like for instance, the comments came over today saying, "Yeah, I knew you couldn't wait to copy Leah's look. She just did this yesterday." And I'm like, look. I'm not mad at Liyah for doing this look yesterday. It's cool. I mean, but I did do this same look in orange and yellow and red on Sunday, and I have posted it on my freaking page and have pictures of it. So shut up. Like, damn. Well, here y'all come with that bullshit. Nobody
You know,
saw it yet. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Just because you wasn't over here, Miss Henry, you are a nobody.
my first time 2022, no shade. It's cute though.
Don't say who really watches her. Do y'all see how many followers I have? Just because the views. Oh my god, I need the views. Ah, the views. Ah, I'm feeding for some views. I said me never. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn views. Motherfuckers be coming in though. They seen it. Hmm. They hate me so much. No, they don't have no reasons. Remember, I had that panel, Liyah, and I invited you to come, and it was a "Why do you hate Yetta" panel, and nobody showed up. Nobody wanted to come up and explain why they hate me so much because they ain't got no motherfucking reason. People really be dogging the fuck out of me, mad at me for getting taken advantage of by people who never deserved my kindness in the first
I
place.
was
Why y'all so mad at
I was not
me?
gonna come to that bullshit, Yellow.
Thank you, Kim. Cinderella, nigga. I'm
I
black,
was
bitch.
not gonna
Get the
come
fuck over
here.
it. I'm just mad at you. I don't like when you say the N word. Shut the fuck up, you stupid ass bitch. You're the problem. I'm black. You can't accept it. That's not my fucking problem. You're the problem. And I draw too, love life. Leah's pretty good at them drawings. You're a loser, Cinderella. I hope you never have children because you're gonna raise them to hate people too. Just like you. Just like you, a fucking hater. You gonna raise little baby haters. Bitch. Y'all ain't know. Now y'all
Mm-mm.
know.
You,
Y'all mad. Y'all mad because I know how to do everything. Y'all didn't know.
that's
Now you
nice.
know. Uh-huh. Trying hard to be black
Well, she
girl, please.
Black in her, y'all.
Look, there
It
go a
gotta
self
be so.
portrait. My great grandmother was a white one. Great grandma. How do you try to be black, girl? Fuck if I know. You're angry like honeybee. How do y'all really expect me, the most hated bitch on Bigo for no reason, to be sweet all the time when I got to deal with stupid motherfuckers like you? I'm gonna pop my shit. You really expect me to be so super duper fucking sweet? Fuck you. How do you expect that?
I think some.
It
I
is for
think
no
some of the
reason though.
hate we get is like for no reason, but some of it be people
Um,
that misinterpret shit the wrong way, and some people just be on the other side. Like, I don't give a fuck no more. I feel like so many folks ain't meant to like you.
yeah, look, a lot of people are pussies, like at heart, you know, like when I was working back in the day when I had a job, I was always a lead or, you know, a manager or something like that, a trainer. So sometimes the way that I say things, people be hurt. They feel hurt. It's like, oh, and then I would get pulled to the back and the manager would tell me, somebody came to me and said that you said da da da. And I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? And they're like, I know. But you got to be soft with certain people. So some people are soft. Those are not my people. That's okay. I'm not for everybody and not everybody is for me. So if you come in my room and you're offended with my tone or my delivery or the way I curse or because I say nigga, then I'm not for you and you're not for me. And that's fine.
It is what it is. Everybody ain't for everybody. That's why I don't even give a fuck no more. I'ma always be who I am. And if you don't like it, oh fucking well.
Hey, you can come in my room or not. It's okay. No, my life, if I'm angry at K9 and TKO, that's also a problem. If I'm not angry with TKO and K9, that's a problem. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Cinderella said that, JS Shakur, because apparently I'm not black enough to say nigger. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't care. You talking about something? It's not what you say. It's how you say it. I don't give a fuck.
God damn.
Yeah, they are a curly mom,
That
but they
wine
don't
went
want to believe
straight
that.
through me.
What you say?
Whew.
Cinderella, what are you talking about? I take y'all to the potty with me too. Julian, they play the fuck out of that commercial. Thank you very much. And they just asked me to make another one, and I'm already in the
Bill
midst of
commercial.
filming it. I'm putting the clips together right now. Yeah, Bigo commercial. So, Cinderella, niggas and bitches means men and women over here. You know, I'm from Chicagoland, and that's what we say, niggas and bitches. And if you want to be offended, that sounds like a personal choice. Well, Cinderella, that's because it's you and me and you are not the same person, and that's great. It would be so shitty if everybody was all the same, right? But you're different than I am, and you might be offended, and that is not my problem. I'm gonna need you to look up a person named Abraham Hicks, okay? And she preaches the fact that everybody need to worry about themselves. Don't worry about what other people are offended by. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks. Just worry about you and your own happiness. Look her up. Abraham Hicks. Start listening. So I'm sorry that me being me upsets you. But it's really not
Agreed.
my problem. That's your problem.
Um,
Thank you.
Dave Charlie.
Yes,
But I
damn
guess they end
Leah.
up not
And my
necessarily falling
mom
out
too.
again, but she kind of remembered why she don't fuck with him because he tried to blame her for somebody whooping his ass. It's a lot of shit.
Ashley Banks, 8:59 p.m. over here in Las Vegas. Not everybody lives where you live. Once again, you're not me and I'm
All
not you.
right,
Don't
yeah, that
tell
was
me to go
good
to
talking to
bed,
you. Though I'm
stupid
finna get
ass
back
bitch.
to get into one.
You too.
I'm finna eat this salmon, and I got some shit to get into. No shade. I don't got no more of the sauce like I use, but I'm gonna buy some more. Everybody ain't for everybody. It be what it is. Everybody ain't meant to like everybody. I'm looking to see if I can find some more of that sauce while I'm in here, and if I can, it is what it is. But I want to use some. I'm just hoping I see some. About 2 of them last time. I'm like, I know I ain't used 2 of them. But if I did, it's cool. Ooh. I like sweet and tangy. It's good. Like, I'm gonna chill. I love you want to make some French toast. I'm gonna eat this salmon and then I'm gonna make some French toast. The rest of the salmon, warming it up. I'm finna eat it, so that's good. I'm glad you don't want none. Thank God. I don't need no luck. And if my stomach hurt, I don't care because it was good. Thanks, Mom. They don't want none of this 3-day-old salmon. Oh, this shit's hot. Come on. Shorty not early. I can let her out again now. No, I ain't dry yet. I really been chilling. I had a grape juice too. You know, I like drinking grape juice with my food. Whew. That's gonna stay. But I feel like if I'm not when niggas wanna let me use it for content, he don't let me be on Bigo. Cause I wanna talk about my niggas. No shade. Am I wrong?
You know what? I know you come in here, slamming microwaves, open the cabinets and all that stuff, and you wake your baby up. So you need to come deal with this.
No, for a fact I ain't wait for her.
Whatever, she's up. She was quiet before you came in the house.
Who's gonna wake up anyway? Be fair, y'all. In the comments, was I loud? Was I loud in the comments? Was I loud? Tell the truth. You the one said you was watching while I was live.
No, I told you.
Everybody said no. Everybody said no.
Yeah, I told you from a certain time.
Everybody said no.
I told you from 7 to 11. It's up almost.
Everybody said no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Everybody said no. You need to go get her. You babysitting.
No, I'm not.
Everybody said no. Why y'all do that? Why you say yes? You're wrong.
And you can pause for a second.
Oh. Hold on. Whose side are on? Mine or hers? This time it's not dehydrated. Y'all tweaking as fuck. What's your busting? Somebody said I get drunk every night and cry about the aliens. Is that true? I flipped it in the pan. I pan seared it. Is that true? Why y'all laughing at me? Loki. Bitch, I be drunk as fuck. I feeling good. Let's talk about aliens again tonight, bitch. That's your bucket. They scary, bruh. I'm gonna talk about when y'all go to sleep, bro. When you get down to 1.2K people, I'm gonna talk about no aliens again, bro. What would y'all say? But I'm drunk.
No, she not. Right.
All right, y'all. I gotta go to work.